Guys, before we start, let me just quickly address something. My room is a mess. I've put that in the bin, hang that up, clean that. Haven't even made my bed yet, but moving on. That's today's task. So today I thought that I would do sort of like a day in the life of quarantine sort of video, because I've actually got quite a bit of stuff planned out for today. Which is a huge change. Normally I don't have that. Yeah, so today I'm meeting Shay for a walk at 10 and it's currently 9:23. So I have to meet her in about half an hour. I'm eating my breakfast, which you just saw. I'm just having avocado toast with tuna. Yes, I'm just having a piece of that for breakfast, and then when I get back I'm gonna tackle my room and clean my room. Who knows how long that'll take. I also bought a new mirror which I thought I'd set up today, which will be cool, and because it's gonna be so nice I'm gonna sit outside, do that, and then I'm also making dinner tonight. I'm making a gluten-free vegan gnocchi. So I thought it'd be really fun if I just filmed today. My day is normally not like this. Normally my day is just, similar to this, I get up, have my breakfast and my tea, and then I go for a walk, and then that's kind of it. And somehow I've managed to make all of these things happen on the same day. So I thought, why not film it for you guys? I've already done my skincare, which I did this morning. I filmed that in the bathroom, but the lighting wasn't very good and you couldn't really hear me because you're inside my cabinet. So I'm not going to use that. I just put on some tinted sunscreen because it's going to be sunny today, and then I put on some mascara for my walk. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Come on. Come on. Oh, hello! So I just got back from my walk with Shay. I didn't film any of it. One, because I'm still getting used to like talking to a camera. I didn't want to make her uncomfortable, and also like I just wanted to be able to talk to her and not have to worry about filming. Lilo's pooped. Come here, Lilo. Come here. How beautiful. Yeah, she's pooped. I had to give her water halfway through from my bottle. Yeah, so I just finished that. I went to the shops on the way back. I went to like the fruit and veg shop near my house, and I bought 2 sweet potatoes and some garlic. Dad just got home from Bunnings and they mucked up his order, so he's a bit pissed off. And then a guy got abused at the fruit and veg shop when I was there. So that was fun. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. So I got my new mirror. This is it here. I'm going to undo it all and I'll show you when I'm done. Right, so before I do my mirror, I'm just gonna put on the sweet potatoes for the gnocchi. So this one's huge, so it's probably gonna take like 3.5 hours. This one will take similar time, but anyway, so what I'm gonna do, first off, I've just lined a baking tray with baking paper, and then I'm gonna set the oven to 180 degrees, and then I'm just gonna poke some holes in the sweet potatoes so that they cook a bit faster. Yeah, and then I'm gonna leave them there for 3 hours, and then I'm gonna do my mirror and clean my room. So I forgot to grab a receipt when I was there, so you're meant to know how much they weigh. So I'm just gonna quickly weigh them now on my scales. So the big one weighs, so 1 kilo and 700, and then 1. So once you know how much they weigh, that will help you figure out how much flour to put in. I'll explain it all later. Yeah, just make sure if you're going to do it, make sure you grab the receipt, or you ask the people how much it's going to weigh, or you can just do it at home like I did. But yeah, I thought I'd just put them on now. It's about 12 now. So once I do that, I will talk to you again. just finished my mirror and it looks so good. I'm so happy with it. It only took me like 15 minutes, I think. It's in the spare bedroom because it doesn't really fit in my room because I have no room for it. But I'll show you what it looks like. It's so much bigger than I thought it was gonna be, but it looks so good. I'm happy with it. I'm in the spare room right now. It's just kind of just got a whole bunch of bits and bobs in it. I've got a rug coming, and then I've also got this like cute little painting that I'm gonna put up, and I'm gonna buy a plant. And I think I'm gonna make this like sort of like my filming room. So this can go in here. I can take some cute selfies. So good. I've never had a full length mirror before. Yay! Alright, so I'm just gonna clean my room. I'm gonna put my clothes away. I'm gonna clean that, and I'm just gonna watch the most superior movie ever. I'm gonna watch Princess Diaries 2 while I do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. This is what we're dealing with. Some stuff there. All this, put that away. Look at this, just sitting there watching Mum paint, and then Princess Diaries 2. All done. Still gotta do that during the week. All this is done. Amazing. Finished my room. Oh, Lilo and I are both very tired. Honestly, considering having a nap, just like, I don't know why. I think it was so warm today, I'm just like tired as. But I'm still waiting for the sweet potatoes to cook. I think they've got like half an hour left. And then I'll be able to continue on with that. But bloody hell, I think I'll be in bed by like 9 o'clock tonight. If you know anything about my dog, she does not get personal space at all. Do ya? Hey, you have no concept of personal space. Especially when you're lying down in bed. She has to sleep right here. Which I love sometimes, but it's also so annoying. Okay, so I've just taken out the sweet potatoes. As you can see, the baking paper is definitely a must because the juices will just go everywhere. So I highly recommend doing that, otherwise it's just like so annoying having to clean up all of that. Yes, I'm just gonna let them cool down and then we'll start again. So, I'm attempting to make my mum's gluten-free vegan sweet potato gnocchi. It's pretty simple, it's literally just got 2 ingredients, but it's more just fiddly. So I cooked 2 sweet potatoes in the oven at 180 degrees. I think they ended up being in there for about 2 hours and 45 minutes. Turned out like this. They're pretty like dark on the outside, but it doesn't matter because the inside's still fine. So all we're gonna do is just peel off the skin, chuck it in there. Yeah, so for every 600 grams of sweet potato, you need 1 cup of flour. So this one was, I think, 1.1. So I'm gonna need about just 2 cups, 2 and a bit cups of flour. You just mushing it. It looks like this. I'm using spelt flour, but you can use any flour you want. If you're not gluten-free, you can just use white flour. If you're gluten-free, you can use gluten-free flour. It doesn't really matter. I wouldn't suggest using like a coconut or an almond meal, just because they're quite sweet. I'd use like a buckwheat or a spelt, or even just plain gluten-free. 1, 2. You can use your hands or fork, doesn't really matter. You're just mixing it in until it's not as mushy. I'm going to use my hands because I feel like it's just easier. Mum, should I add more flour? Probably should, it's pretty smushy. So I think we ended up putting in about 3 cups of flour. 2 wasn't enough. Just kind of play it by ear. It should just be, should still be like not sticky, but see, like if I press into it, it won't get stuck to my hand. So it should sort of be like that, just nice and like doughy, you know? Okay, that's the side. This is like, will be such a good recipe if you want to make it with like, if you got like nieces and nephews or even younger siblings or your own kids. Like, so good for that. So it's going to take off a bit like that and just roll it. Rolling with your hands I find better than rolling it on the table. So much better. Perfect. So what about like that? that's the first bit done. Move them over to the side. Cover them in a bit of flour so they don't get all stuck together, especially like the middle parts here. And start again. And you're just going to keep doing that until all of it's done. Okay, so now that the gnocchi is all done, we're going to start with the topping. So what you're going to do is you're going to take about 6 cloves of garlic, depending on how big they are. Mine are pretty big, so I'm taking about 6. And you're going to want to skin them and then just do like a quick chop. They don't have to be fine. Just letting you know, you will be smelling of garlic for the next 2 weeks because there's a lot of garlic in this. So if you don't like garlic, obviously you can use any other topping you want. You don't have to do what we're doing. This is just what we like to do. So I'm going to grab a tray and you're going to put quite a lot of olive oil in it because that's going to be your sauce. Obviously you don't have to use olive oil, you can use any oil you want, but we're just going to use olive oil for today. You don't want it to be drizzled on, you want it to be sort of like a coating of oil, because like I said, that's your sauce. So you're going to chuck in your garlic, chuck in 2 tubs of tomato, give it a roll around, and that's it for that. Pretty much all done. You're just going to chuck in the oven. So you want to have it preheated at about 180, same as before. They only take about 15-20 minutes when the oven's fully heated. So preheat it beforehand, and then once they go in, that's when you can start cooking your gnocchi. Okay, so I've just boiled some water, and it's just starting to boil now. And I'm going to put the tomatoes in 1 second. But what we're going to do is we're going to oil the gnocchi, sweet potato gnocchi, plop them in. So you don't want to put them all in at the same time. You just want to put enough in that they'll be able to cook easy. The good thing about gnocchi is it's so easy to tell when it's done. As soon as they rise up, that means they're done. So once they start rising, I'll take them out with my little thingy-majig, put it in there, and then start again. Then once I've done both trays, you're going to pan fry them. You don't obviously have to pan fry them. You can leave them boiled, but we just like to pan fry them off just to give it a little bit of a better taste. So I might actually put in my tomatoes now. I'm just going to chuck them in and set a timer. Alright, now that they're starting to come up, once you take them out, put some more in and you just keep going until you've done them all. Right, so once the water's boiled, just turn it down a little bit so that they don't go everywhere. Okay, so they're starting to rise now. Take them out, chuck them in. I've just got a bowl and a strainer just so the water doesn't go everywhere. Now we're waiting for other ones to rise up, you're just going to chuck some more in there. So once I've put the gnocchi in, I just like to run, what's this called, Mum? What's it called?
Slotted spoon.
Okay, I'm just going to call it a spoon.
Slotted spoon.
Slotted spoon.
Slotted.
Slotted spoon! So when you put the new ones in, I just take my slotted spoon and just run it along the bottom of the pot. Thank you, Mum. Run along the bottom of the pot so they don't stick down. Tomatoes should take about 15 to 20 minutes. Now you just keep continuing that process until all of your gnocchi's done. And our cherry tomatoes have just gone off, so I'm just going to turn off the oven. Now, got it in a pan and put it on high heat. I'm just going to grab out, I've gotten out my nutella as well, a dollop on there, and wait for that to start bubbling. Obviously, if you're not vegan, you can use regular butter as well. Alright, just taking out the rest of the gnocchis. Turn that off. So the butter has started to melt, so I'm just going to turn it on high and spread it around. Perfect. Alright, now that that's done, I'm just going to chuck it in. obviously just do as much as your hand will fit. And like I said before, you don't have to pan fry them. We just choose to just because we think it gives it a bit of a better taste. So the sweet potato I used for this one was 1.1 kilos. So this will probably make about three or four serves, and I'm not meaning just like a tiny little serve, I mean like a big serve. So this is what they should be looking like, just nice, golden brown. They've got white bits on it like this, that's just from the flour. Don't stress about it, it's not going to kill you. Okay, so these are all done, so I've just taken them off the heat. They're all nice and cooked up. I'm just going to grab the tomatoes out from the oven. Oh, it smells so yummy! Okay, so quickly what I'm going to do is, normally you do it in the pan, but I haven't really got room. So I'm just going to chuck the gnocchi into where the tomatoes are. And I'm just going to give them a bit of a stir, just to kind of mix it in a little bit. And it should be all good to serve up. Alright, so the gnocchi's all done. We're just about to plate it up and enjoy. If you do make it, please send me a photo because I really want to know how it turns out. If you do have questions though, send me a DM or even comment down below and I'll try and answer them. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one.